The snow had already melted by Christmas morning, but the house still felt frozen. My name is Michael, 31M, and I live in Wisconsin. For the first time in my life, I came home for Christmas with gifts, and no one to give them to. My wife, Laura, loved Christmas more than anyone I knew. She believed decorations had feelings. If a light bulb went out, she'd apologize to it before replacing it. Every year, she made us open one gift on Christmas Eve and said, "Just in case tomorrow gets too busy." Tomorrow never came for her. Laura passed away in October after a short, brutal illness that didn't give us time to prepare. One day we were arguing about curtain colors, and the next day, I was standing alone in a hospital hallway signing papers that didn't feel real. People kept telling me, "You should still celebrate Christmas. She would have wanted that." I nodded. I smiled. I lied. On Christmas Eve, I finally forced myself to put up the tree. It leaned slightly to the left. Laura would have noticed immediately. I left it that way. That night, I couldn't sleep. The silence was too loud. Around 2 a.m., I decided to open the closet where we kept decorations. That's when I found it. A small red envelope taped to the inside wall. My name was written on it. My hands started shaking before I even opened it. Inside was a note, written in Laura's handwriting. "Michael, if you're reading this during Christmas, then I guess I didn't make it. I'm sorry you have to do this part alone. I know you'll try to skip Christmas because it hurts too much, and that's okay. But promise me something. Put up the tree. Even if it's crooked. Even if you cry. Especially if you cry. Because love doesn't disappear when someone leaves. It just changes shape. And if you're lonely on Christmas Eve, open the gift under the tree with the blue ribbon. I love you. Forever. Laura." I collapsed onto the floor and cried like I hadn't since the funeral. I hadn't noticed it before, but under the tree was a single gift. Blue ribbon. Inside was a photo album. Not old photos. New ones. Pictures of us taken secretly. Reflections in windows. Blurry smiles. Moments I didn't know she'd saved. On the last page was a note. "Thank you for loving me loudly, even when life was quiet." Christmas morning, I made coffee for 2 out of habit. Then I sat in front of the tree, alone but not empty. Now, every Christmas, I do exactly what she asked. I put up the tree. I leave it a little crooked. And I remind myself of something important. Love doesn't end with goodbye. Sometimes, it waits for you. In envelopes, in memories, and in the quiet glow of Christmas lights.